Chào mừng bạn đến với chuyện nghề du lịch, nơi kể những câu chuyện thật, góc nhìn sâu và bài học nghề dành cho những người yêu du lịch và làm nghề bằng cả trái tim.
Hi, yes. Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we're digging into something that trips a lot of people up. If Buddhists don't believe in a permanent soul, then what actually gets reborn? It feels like a puzzle, doesn't it? You shared some really helpful articles and notes on this. And, well, our mission now is just to unpack those insights together and make it make sense. Okay, so let's just jump right in. The usual idea, the one many of us have, is this fixed soul that travels from life to life. But the material you sent, it's really clear. Buddhism basically says, nope, no permanent unchanging soul or self. That specific concept the sources emphasize, it's just not how they see it.
Right, exactly. What the sources explain is that we think of as a person is, well, it's actually made up of these constantly shifting parts. They're called the five aggregates. You've got form, the body, feeling, sensations, perception, how we recognize things, mental formations like thoughts, intentions, that sort of thing, and consciousness, our awareness. But the crucial point here, and the sources stress this, is that they are all impermanent. Votung is the term sometimes used, and they are non-self vong. Think of them like waves, always changing, never exactly the same wave twice. They arise, they cease.
Right, constantly shifting. So no fixed me even right now. Okay, that makes sense. So then the big question remains, if that permanent self isn't moving on after death, what is? What continues according to these sources?
Yeah, that's the absolute core of it. And the way it's put forward is, it's not really a thing transferring over. It's more about the continuity of karma, specifically karma, our intentional actions, and the stream of consciousness associated with those actions. So it's less like passing a baton and more like a cause and effect process, an energy almost, leading to a new life based on what came before.
And the material we looked at had some really, brilliant analogies to help picture this, didn't it? I found those super helpful.
Oh, they're fantastic for making click. One is like using one candle to light another.
The
flame passes on, right? But the flame on the second candle isn't the identical flame from the first. It's connected, caused by it, but not the same thing.
Okay, not the same but connected, like a process continuing.
Exactly. Or think of a wave in the ocean. Another wave follows it, shaped by the same water and wind, part of the same process. But it's never the exact same wave that just crashed.
Got it. And there was one about a seed, too.
Yes, the seed becoming a tree. The tree isn't the seed anymore, obviously.
Right.
But it's a direct result of continuation, completely dependent on that original seed and, the soil, the water, the conditions.
So rebirth isn't some soul transfer. It's more like this ongoing chain of cause and effect, powered by our intentions, our karma, and this flowing stream of consciousness.
Precisely. And that causal chain is also how the sources explain why beings are born into such different situations.
Right, because that comes up too. Why the variation?
It's attributed entirely to the individual karma built up over, countless lifetimes, according to the view. Good intentions, kind actions, they create causes for, say, a favorable rebirth. Whereas harmful actions lead to difficult circumstances. It's always this consciousness stream operating through karma and conditions, not some fixed eye-hopping between lives.
And the sources also mention nama and rupa, mind and body.
Yeah, briefly. It just reinforces the idea. Nama is the mental side, feeling, perception, formations, consciousness, and rupa is the physical form. These two constantly arise and cease together. There's even a quote in one source that says something like, "No one is born, only phenomena arise and cease." It really hammers home the non-self point.
Okay, so if you had to give someone the quick explanation based on these sources, what's the recommended takeaway, the sort of nutshell version?
The concise answer suggested is something like this. In Buddhism, there isn't a permanent soul that gets reincarnated. What continues is the stream of consciousness and the force of karma. It's like one candle lighting another or one wave following another. Not the identical person, but not totally different or separate either.
That really pulls it together. Simple, but it captures the nuance.
And that simple idea connects straight back to those core Buddhist concepts mentioned in the materials, like anatta non-self and do and codependent origination.
Right. Everything arising because of other things.
Exactly. And understanding this isn't just, philosophical trivia. It's fundamental. It's key to how the Buddhist path and how karma is understood to work.
So wrapping up the core idea from our deep dive into this material, rebirth isn't about a soul finding a new body. It's about the continuity, the ongoing flow of consciousness, and the results of our actions are karma unfolding through cause and effect, all based on this principle of no fixed permanent self.
Yeah, that's the essence. And maybe a final thought for you, the listener, drawing from all this. If there really is no unchanging self that carries over life after life, how does that change the way you think about your actions right now, your intentions, your karma? Does it shift how you see your connection to others, maybe? Knowing it's more about the ripples of cause and effect than about preserving some fixed me, it kind of pushes you to focus on the impact of what you do rather than who you think you are across time. Something to mull over.
Cảm ơn bạn đã lắng nghe chuyện nghề du lịch. Nếu thấy ý nghĩa, đừng quên chia sẻ đến đồng nghiệp và bạn bè cùng làm nghề. Hẹn gặp lại bạn ở tập tiếp theo.